Hello, 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 and happy Tuesday. So, today, what we're going to do is something that I started last week. I'm going to go through an Instagram account and perform a live audit. So, Jen is waiting for me so she can come on live with me. And then, what I'm going to do, I'm going to pull up her Instagram account and we are going to go through the whole Instagram account. We're going to check the bio. We're going to do a small content audit and do some branding and captions. So then we can optimize her Instagram so that she can reach more followers and gain more clients. Please come and say hello. Come and watch us. Come and give us heart and support. And of course, questions are welcomed. So if you do have any questions whatsoever, pop them in the comments and I will get back to you. So now I'm just going to go ahead and invite Jen into the stream. And there she is.
Hello.
Hey, Jen.
Hi.
Hello. How are you?
I'm doing great. Thank you. How are you?
I'm very well, thank you. So you're literally on the other side of the world,
Yes.
basically.
Yep.
Yes.
Over in Canada on the West Coast, beautiful British Columbia.
Beautiful. I went to stalk a little bit where Jen lives, and it's absolutely gorgeous. Like,
Yes.
amazing. Like, it looks like a movie from Twilight. So you know Twilight. Have you ever watched Twilight?
I've read the book.
Oh, you never watched it. You say you read the book, but never watched the actual movie.
No, I didn't. No.
Okay. Well,
But yes, it is beautiful here. Vancouver Island, Lake Cowichan. Lovely
Is that
area.
how you pronounce it? Okay. Yeah. Okay, that is lovely. Is truly, people, if you're looking for somewhere to just go on holiday, I would go there. Like 100%. It feels like the most peaceful place I've ever seen.
It is
It's like
amazing.
mountains and lakes and woods and forest, and it's gorgeous.
Yep, you nailed it.
Yeah, exactly. It looks so peaceful, just the pictures. And I was like, think about what it would look like a cabin in the woods, and you just turn the fireplace on.
Yep.
And it's peace and quiet. It must be quite cold though.
No, we are West Coast, so it doesn't get super cold. It's
okay.
Some snow in the winter typically, but we don't get the really minus typically too cold of a temperatures.
Okay.
We're not.
All
yeah,
right.
We're lucky.
That's good to know. Yeah,
I think anyway.
yeah, exactly. Like to me, cold is from 12 degrees Celsius down.
Yes. So here it might get to minus 13 at the most as far as coldness, and that would be usually the coldest, but we don't typically go down to that most of the time.
Okay.
Maybe around zero, just under zero in the winter.
Hopefully, yeah. Okay, so let's start talking on why you're over here. So let's just start with telling us a little bit about yourself, what you do, who you are, why you started your business, and anything that comes to mind, really.
Sure. So I've been an academic advisor working in administration and customer service for many, many years, most of my adult life. And I got cancer in 2018, an aggressive cancer lymphoma called Burkitt's lymphoma. And it kind of changed my trajectory of my life because everything is a different outlook now that I've come away from that. And I would really love to help, or I have been helping women typically in the middle age range to recover after cancer treatments, get their health back, understand what is good nutrition and ways that they can help prevent cancer from returning, because this is a big fear a lot of people have, myself was included. When you start to take charge of having some control over what it is you're doing for yourself, it helps with that. And it helps you have the confidence to move forward and feel healthier because you're eating healthier. And also with that, taking part yourself in that progress, it allows you to just get that confidence back, where the further you get away from it, the more confident you are. You don't think about it as much, and you're empowered, I guess.
Okay, I really like that. So you do something extremely beautiful, like helping all those women. It's just like, because cancer is a bitch, right? We're gonna say it.
And it touches so many people, and it's just, there's some of it that could be prevented, and there's things that I maybe could have done myself that I will do now because I don't want a reoccurrence of it. So
100%. Do you
better
also?
understanding.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Do you also put the mind side to it, so the mindset side to it, or do you just focus on the health and nutrition side of it? So I assume supplements and nutrition.
Mostly focused on that because that is mostly what I'm now
Okay.
trained in, and that is, yeah, where my focus is. Some of it is mindset and just being able to view yourself as well rather than focusing on yourself being ill even if you aren't feeling 100%, just because it kind of keeps you there. But that's not the most of it. Is in the nutrition side
Okay.
and
All right.
eating. Yeah.
Okay. I have an idea of what you do. What we're going to do now, I'm going to pull up your Instagram account.
Okay. Now,
Oh,
I
we
did
do.
make a few changes after I saw your other live. So a few things
Okay.
have been tweaked a bit, which you might notice.
I
Hopefully
feel
in the
like
right direction.
one of the changes that you put is Jen Cancer Recovery Coach for women over 40.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, I had that feeling because it's very well put.
Excellent.
So let's start with the bio because that's the first thing that somebody sees as soon as they come on your Instagram account. Now, the bio is made of your profile picture, is made of your description, and of course, your CTA, and ideally the highlights. You don't have any highlights at the moment, but
Okay.
ideally also the highlights. So let's start with your profile picture.
Mm-hmm.
Now, do you feel that that profile picture shows who you are and gives the vibe that you want to give to your potential followers?
In general, but it wasn't necessarily completely intentional. It was,
Okay.
what I liked from my library of photos. I'd like to go do a photo shoot and perhaps change that. So
Yes, ideally. So I would like to see something like, let me just go over here. So this picture over here
mm-hmm.
is beautiful. And this shows exactly what you're doing. Now, if you could get something like this, like a picture like this one, but
Mm-hmm.
with a more close up of your face,
And
but of
that's not
course,
me.
yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know that. But
Right.
like,
Okay. Just
if you could
just
get
to
a
clarify.
picture like this one
Yes.
with a more close up, so then people can actually see that you're dealing with nutrition, because in the picture there's somebody making food, then
mm-hmm.
it already attaches your image to food.
Makes sense.
Okay.
Do I
So
need to make notes?
if you want to make notes, but
Yeah.
you'll have the recording anyway, so you can make them
Okay.
later.
I'll make them later. Then I can pay attention.
Yes, I love that. So, second thing, let's see why this one has this name over here and this one has this name over here. So, why did you put as a username Franklin Wellness Inc.?
That is my incorporated name, and I thought that's what I should put on there. And then I thought, I'm not sure what it should be, so I was going to wait to do this with you before I change it too many times.
Okay, yeah, because it will stop you to change it too many times. Like you're allowed to change it only 2 times in 14 days, and then you have to
Yes.
wait 14 days.
And other places too that are linked to it.
So you call yourself a coach.
Mm-hmm.
Now, what I would put over there is, let me see, because I really love the fact you have a very specific niche.
Mm-hmm.
So cancer recovery is an extremely specific niche. That
Mm-hmm.
means that loads of women, if they're looking for you, you can stand out in an amazing way over anybody else. Over any other coach that says, you know what, I'm just a coach for middle-aged women. No,
Right.
you're a cancer recovery coach.
Okay.
So I feel like that username should reflect what you do, because you're not just wellness,
Mm-hmm.
you are a cancer recovery coach.
True.
So we need to think about something that resonates with what you actually do.
Okay.
So let's see.
And I'm sure that's probably taken.
You think that?
Well, or something, I don't know if something along those lines would work, or if my name in it somewhere.
I would put your name in it, 100%. So something like, it could be something so simple as Jen Cancer Recovery Coach, but we need to think about it. We'll get to it. While we keep on talking, we'll get to it.
Okay.
The category is perfect, personal coach, all perfect. Now, you have an elevator pitch formula, which I really appreciate. So I help women regain their health after cancer. That is perfect because it's clear to the top. What I always ask is if we can get just this part, so this part over here, all right, does that make sense to somebody that comes into your profile? And it is 100% yes.
And that's because I changed it after your last live.
Okay. You're making my life easier like this. So what I would pay attention a little bit to this one is empowering and mind freeing. What would you like to say with empowering and mind freeing?
What am I trying to say? Empowering women to take charge of their health and being able to not have living their life more confidently without the worry. So that's the gist of why I put that.
So let me ask you something. When you recovered from cancer, was your confidence back or were you still not confident?
I was not confident. Not right away.
Of course, yes. Okay, so what I would change that is take charge of your health and gain your confidence back. Simple lines, the ones that you just said right now, but it goes straight to their pain points.
Okay.
Because you've been there yourself, that you were not confident.
Right. Yes.
You know that after recovering from it, you had to take charge of your health back.
Yes. And you're not in a good place at that point usually. You're in a good place because you came through it, but you're not feeling like yourself at that point, and you've kind of lost part of yourself, and you're wanting to get that back, or I would love it back or better.
Must also be emotionally draining and physically draining.
Yes.
So we need to get back. So you're taking charge again.
Yes.
So you're taking charge of who you are, of your health, of your body. You're gaining your health back. You're gaining your confidence back, because that's
Correct.
what you want. You want to feel a woman again. And
exactly.
That's one of the main pros of being a woman, is having that confidence and being able to be confident whenever we want to be confident.
And feel good about yourself. Yeah.
Exactly. That will go in the content, to feel good about yourself. So we're going to talk about that one as well. So that is something that I would change instead of empowering and mind freeing. So simple, take charge of your health and gain your confidence back. Now, what is in your Facebook group? Like, what is your Facebook group about?
Okay, so that is a private Facebook group for women to join, where I share information and tips on cancer prevention, on just sort of my stories of things I've gone through where I can relate, and sharing that with them so they can feel a connection, as well as any promotion in there, like a masterclass, those kinds of things. Just a welcoming group where.
Okay. Do you offer daily tips on it?
I usually post daily in there. It's not always tips. but that might be sort of throughout the week. And I also
Okay.
have a program that I offer, a paid program where someone can work with me on another level if they
Okay.
want to really dig in and get some really specific coaching information. It's an online program. They can join and go through it in 12 weeks, and they can have support from me throughout. So
Okay. So is it a one-on-one?
it is, well, it's a self-driven program. The modules are
Okay.
there and they work through them, and then they can come to a weekly coaching call where it's on with a group of people. It isn't really one-on-one.
Okay. Do you offer it as, so do you launch? Do you have launches for it, or is
It's
it an
continuous, actually. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So can they only enter through the Facebook group?
Well, right now that's where the main promotion is, but no, they can choose to enroll any which way, and I can send a link to enroll.
Okay. Are you okay with the idea of having discovery sessions?
Yes, I do have those.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, perfect. Because what I would do is, instead of putting your Facebook over there, is I would invite them to have a session with you.
Okay.
So then you can straight away have the session with them, and then of course deliver on your program and let them know, I have this program if you want to go further, or you can just join my group.
Sure.
But
And I apologize if you can hear a chainsaw in the background.
Oh, it's all right. It's absolutely fine. Yeah.
Yes,
So,
that's a wonderful idea.
okay, perfect.
I like
So I would put a let's connect. It's absolutely fine. Or apply for a call with me. We need to check the actual amount of characters that we have, because you know that Instagram is always a bit iffy like that.
Okay.
But I will put something that goes straight to your call. Do you have a freebie? So do you have a sales funnel on?
I do. Yes.
Okay, perfect. So in that case, so you got a freebie that is connected to your email list,
Yes.
and that's also how you sell and you get value.
Yes.
Okay, perfect. So I
So I have
need you to
a lead magnet. Yeah.
Yes, that's the same thing. So freebie,
Yes.
opt-in, lead magnet, it's just in a way they're calling it.
Yeah.
I would add Linktree over there then.
Okay, and I've just been looking into that more because I keep seeing it.
Okay.
And yeah, it's a way, I guess, of having more links available.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yes, because Instagram allows you only to have one link over there. But if you do already have a freebie, then mailing list is something that you need to consider. So then I would add Linktree with your Facebook group, with the application for a call with you, and of course your freebie. So then you get them into your mailing list.
Great.
Okay, perfect. Now we're done with the bio section. Second part that I want to go through is the content audit, and we're going to start with the overall theme. Now, the question that you need to ask yourself, and it's the same question for everybody, is based on the last 9 posts that you put up, is it clear what you offer?
Probably not. And I've basically just been taking content that I put on Facebook and throwing it on there.
Okay.
To be honest.
Yeah. No, that's fine. That's absolutely fine.
Yeah.
Like it worked until now. It can't work like that, because if I go on your Instagram account and I see the first 9 posts, I have no idea what you do. Right. I mean, I see those veggies that are absolutely beautiful, and I see that river, which I would jump into it, but I cannot understand the connection one together with the other one.
Right. Okay. That's why I'm here.
So, yes, that's why you're here. So let's see a little bit how your reels are doing and what you do. Okay. Are those plant-based breakfast and snack? Okay, did you post it 3 times?
Maybe accidentally.
Okay, all right.
I think because I didn't think it was posting, but I didn't realize I had left them there.
Okay, so these two need to go.
So get rid of those.
Get rid of those. All right. I need your reels to be okay. They're already over there. You had 42 likes on this one. Okay.
I had
over 2,000 views.
Yeah, okay, there we go.
Okay, so what I would do in this reel over here, I would add at the end, I would write recipe in the caption. Now, the reason for that is because the moment that somebody sees your reel on the explore page and then reads recipe in the caption, that they need to go into the caption. And if they like what they see, then they need to come into your profile and see what you actually do. And when they come into your profile, since it's going to be all optimized and beautiful for them to see, and it's going to have loads of value, then they're going to follow you and become potential clients.
Excellent.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So that's one thing.
So just having recipe in the caption does that, takes them further. Okay.
So you add on the actual reel at the end, as you wrote plant-based breakfast, at the end of it, you can add recipe is in the caption.
Okay.
So then they're forced to go and check exactly what the recipe is. And of course, you need to write the recipe in the caption. You can't just promise the recipe and then not give it to them.
It fits in there. Okay.
Okay, perfect. Second thing, let's see a little bit about what you do. Okay, last call to register for my masterclass. Okay. Happy Earth. Oh, that is gorgeous. Happy Earth Day.
Speaking of cabins.
Yes, the cabins. Yes, I want to go there. Okay, cancer prevention tip of the day. Plant-based. Okay, this is a really good caption. Really, really, really good. Now, what I would do if I were you, I would create between 4 and 5 categories of what you want to talk about. So we have about me, in which you will speak about your story, who you are, and what qualifies you to be a cancer recovery coach. And recovering for cancer is good enough. And then you'll have nutrition, of course, which can be divided in recipes and tips. And we're already creating content like this. We'll have testimonials, and that goes together with promo. So promotion of your freebie, promotion of the Facebook group, promotion of the masterclasses that you do. And we're 1, 2, 3. Then I would add, so do you do supplements?
I do recommend them in general, but it's not a heavy push on them.
Okay, all right. So this could be nutrition. This could be, okay, you are what you eat. What's this monthly feature?
I started a monthly feature in April where I'm featuring a product I use.
Okay.
And so that's my plan, is to do that monthly. I do it inside of my private Facebook group, and I thought I would post that up there.
Okay. How to boost your immune. Cold shower. Yeah, I know. Yeah, don't like them. They're not my favorite thing to do. They're beautiful when you come out of the shower, but not my favorite. Okay, so I feel like the value part is missing over here.
Okay.
And I don't see your face enough. So this cold shower, it's a really good post, but 3 tips on how to boost your immune system in 30 seconds. That's your cover photo, all right? 3 tips on how to boost your immune system in 30 seconds. And then you go on camera and you create a natural reel, because now Instagram likes natural reels. And you say, you know what? Tip number 1 is cold showers helps you produce more cells and molecules that help with immune function. Tip number 2, your metabolism gets a kickstart when your body works to maintain normal body temperature. 3, if you're needing a mood boost, the cold water activates endorphins. Simple as it is. 1, 2, 3. with your face, you explaining why a cold shower is good for you.
Okay.
Okay?
Mm-hmm.
So we
Got
don't
it.
need the picture of this wonderful woman that is pulling a bucket on her head. All right. We need Jen that explains with her vibe why taking a cold shower is good for everybody.
Okay.
Okay.
Perfect.
So value,
Thank you.
value, value. So the fourth category can be tips to boost immune system. And you could put everything in there. So we could talk about supplements, so vitamin C, and you can talk about cold showers. You can talk about going into the sun and just taking a walk outside. Just
Now,
tips to boost your immune system.
now, is that too narrow of a category? Because there could be tips on reducing inflammation or cancer prevention, that kind of thing. What do you think?
Do you want to put it into the tips, or do you want to? In what
Maybe. I
way?
guess I'll think about that.
Okay, because you can do another one. You can do a series of reels in which you're like part 1 to reduce inflammation. And then you continue with the series. And then you're like, okay, part 2, reduce inflammation, or tip number 1, tip number 2. And then you start the series. So then people want to know more. And then they're like, oh yeah, I want to know what the next tip to reduce inflammation is.
Okay, cool.
And once a week you post a tip.
Okay.
Okay. Does that make sense?
Yep.
Are you enjoying this?
Yes, I am. I'm learning lots.
I feel like crippling. Like, Lara, you're giving me a lot to do right now. That's what I feel.
I will figure it out somehow.
Okay. Love that. Now, let's jump on the branding. There is no branding over here.
No.
So people are attracted to colors. So you need to pick 1, 2, 3 maximum colors that then you can interchange. So when they see the first 9 posts, they are connecting to your brand, and your brand stands out. Now, I really do like the blue for you. And of course, you are doing nutrition. So I guess that some green needs to be there. So there's some beautiful shades of green and blue that you can put together.
Okay.
Now,
I do have a branding already for my signature program that I wrote, that I chose. So it is like blues and a little bit of a beigeish goldish color, and almost like a brown, but I love blue. So
okay, that works. If you want to use that one, it's absolutely fine. I would choose what pattern and what layout you want your post to be. So, either the checkerboard, so one white, one colored, one white, one colored, or the line in the middle. Just, it's all right. It's fine.
Excuse me for 1 second.
Yeah, go for it.
I think my husband has forgotten that I'm on this call.
It's okay. Do you want to let him in?
Nope, that's okay. Thank you. Sorry about that.
It's fine. It's just fine. So yeah, we don't like husbands that forget things.
He's trying to get my attention.
Okay, so you can use that brand, but choose the layout in which you want your Instagram to be. So whether it's a checkerboard, or is a line in the middle, or it's something that inspires you and you see it from somebody else and say, you know what, this could actually go for it. What I would do, I would go into health coaches Instagram accounts and see what kind of branding they have. Not the colors, but the exact layout of what they have.
Okay.
And then we spoke about the captions. Let me see this videos. Like over here, there's no caption. Like, why is this blank?
I don't know. It's a good question.
Why is this blank?
So when you say caption, it's really the right up at the side, right? Like all that text.
This one is caption. Yes. Okay. Yes, correct.
Sorry, I'm 53. Instagram is newer to me.
It's okay. It's absolutely fine. The more questions, the better. So if you do have any questions, let me know.
Okay.
Because the last thing we're going to speak about is hashtags. I know you don't want to hear it, because
No,
nobody
that's
wants
good.
the word hashtags. But so there are 30 hashtags, maximum 30 hashtags. I suggest to use all of them because they boost your reach. And do not use the ones that are too big. So Earth Day, for example.
I have checked for usually trying to pick smaller groups, so I guess it's more visible then.
Okay,
And
perfect.
so you're suggesting using more?
Yes, use up to, like, for example, Earth Day 2022 has 247,000 hashtags, posts
A little bit.
that has
Yeah.
that hashtag. Yeah, it will never be seen. Like, your post will never
I
be seen.
understand what you're saying. Yeah.
So ideally between 1 to 50,000 if your account is smaller.
Is what you're aiming for. Okay. Great.
Okay. Do you have any questions now? Oh, and jump on Reels. Like, I shouldn't say this, but jump on Reels. Just jump on Reels.
Yeah, I think I can tell that's a big thing right now. And
it is.
Yeah, it's really getting seen, and yeah. It's a matter of doing them. And understanding more about them too, and how to do the different things.
So at the moment, what the CEO of Instagram said, that they're going to push also original content. So as mentioned before, if you just do a reel in which you talk about the 3 benefits of why you should have a cold shower, then when you post it as a reel, then it still values as reach growth.
Awesome. That sounds great. You still there, Laura?
I don't know if it was me, if it was you, but connection went away.
You froze.
Okay, am I back?
Yes, you're back.
Okay, cool. So yeah, so even if you post original content, so you don't have to use all those trending audios and reels like that, but if you just show up your face on camera and explain, hey, these are the 3 benefits for taking a cold shower. Number 1, it boosts your immune system. Number 2, it boosts your mood. Number 3, it releases endorphins. Then it will still boost your Instagram account.
Right. So you don't have to get fancy, in other words, just at least do that.
Exactly.
Yeah. Okay.
If you don't want to get fancy, don't get fancy, but jump on Reels.
Okay.
Do you have any questions?
Nope, not at this moment. I think you've given me a lot to take in and implement.
Yeah, you got
and I appreciate that.
Thank you. So if you do, you know where to find me, Life with Laura Coaching. Just send me a message and I'm always here. I want to see your Instagram account explode.
Excellent. Thank you very much for everything that you've gone through and all the information you've shared.
Thank you for deciding to be a guest on the Instagram Live Audit Show. And I will speak to you very, very soon. For everybody else, if you do want to apply, just click the link in my bio and apply to be a guest, or just send me a DM and we'll sort a time out. So thank you, Jen, for being over here, and have a lovely rest of your day.
Thanks, Laura. Have a great day.
Thank you.
Take care.